What's going on, guys? If you're new to the channel, we do all things automotive. Anything from car shows to working on cars, car reviews. So if you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Right now I'm sitting in a 2008 Nissan Altima. This was the car that I did the detail on a few months ago. I'll put the link above for that if you want to go back and watch that. Reason we have it here today is we're going to do brakes all the way around on this thing. Pads, rotors, all four corners. I actually like this car. One thing that's unique about this one in particular is this guy here. It has got a 6-speed manual transmission, which is just cool, but it also makes it way more reliable than those CVT transmissions. We've got Wagner thermal quiets for the front and the back. All the hardware comes with it. Alright, so we got this thing up on jack stands. Get these wheels off here and get started. Alright, first thing I want to do is I'm going to get this caliper off here, then we'll get the bracket off. Calipers off, then there's two big bolts that hold the bracket on. So they weren't completely gone, but they were pretty thin. That caliper, you can tell, was sticking a little bit on these slides. These slides weren't working quite right. The reason I can tell that is because one pad is quite a bit thinner than the other one, which means it's putting more brake force on that side. Alright, to get the mount off, so that one and the one I got the ratchet on down there. Now with the bracket off, we can see if we can get this rotor to come off of here. Pop loose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cap off my master cylinder. That way as I compress that caliper, that fluid will be able to come back into the reservoir. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm using the C-clamp to push that caliper back in to make room for the thicker pads. Alright, now I need to pull these slide pins out, clean them up and re-grease them. Also need to go ahead and replace the hardware as well. Alright, now we've got to reinstall the caliper bracket. Now we can come back and install the new pads. I've always had good luck with putting disc brake quiet on the back of the pads to keep them from squeaking. Okay, now we're ready to reinstall the caliper. One thing on the back is that your slide pin slides right in here, and you're going to have to jack this suspension all the way up so you can get this out. If not, it hits on this bar.